Namaste and welcome to Tridevi Chamunda Mandir in Denver, Colorado. I'm Yamajit, and I can already say namaste to April and Rafa and Susan, who are already joining us this evening. And so tonight, being the first Friday of the month, we're going to be doing our monthly Kriya Yoga, Puja, and Satsang. So I invite you to look back at recordings of previous sessions that we've done involving Kriya Yoga, in addition to this one. So, to begin with, the form of Kriya that I practice, I learned this in Varanasi, India in 2006, and it involves a short puja, the use of mantras, and meditation as well. Something all Kriya Yoga approaches have in common is sitting in an upright posture with a straight spine. And if sitting on the floor doesn't work for you, as I'm doing now, even a straight backed chair at a table can work as well. So, my guru, Meera Pandey of Varanasi, her guru was Narayan Dutt Srimali, a very well-known tantric guru. And this is where we get, especially the mantra base from. So those of you who've worked with me before and have a Kriya Yoga set, basically a simple altar, you're definitely welcome to use that tonight. And for those of you who might be new or who don't have this setup, you can still take part in the mantras and the meditation. So just to go over the equipment first, I'm going to be using a water pot and spoon and a lamp or candle. And actually, for me, those two items are one and the same. This is a skunda from Nepal, which is a combination of both things. You'll want some kind of incense holder, a bottle of some kind of perfume oil like sandalwood. Musk is a wonderful one for the Divine Mother. A mala for counting repetitions of mantras. Something to use as a meditational focus. When I was originally taught this, Sri Yantra was employed, although if you don't have a Sri Yantra or Kali Yantra, there are alternatives. It's actually a very ancient practice to use stones to represent the deity. So maybe something like this, natural stone with a cleft to symbolize the yoni. Or, as in the Nepalese shamanic tradition, crystals are regarded as natural yantras, natural spiritual diagrams. And this is a natural garnet crystal and very appropriate to Ma Kali. And then the last thing, which is actually rather optional, but if you have it, it's nice, is some kind of image of the Divine Mother. This is a recent acquisition, a 10-faced and 10-armed Kali, which is the embodiment of the 10 Mahavidya goddesses, the 10 great wisdoms. So in Kriya meditation, sitting with an upright spine, as I mentioned, is one component of it. Pranayama is another. We're going to be employing deep breathing and chanting the mantra Om along with that. And an important component of that is as we are exhaling or singing the mantra, We are feeling a current of energy going from the root chakra at the base of the spine through the crown of the head. And then as we breathe in, feeling that same energy returning, coming through that central channel called Jushumna from the crown to the spine. So exhaling, the energy's going up. Inhaling, the energy's going down. This is also known as Kriya Kundalini Pranayama. The third component is behind your closed eyes, just gently focusing your gaze upwards towards your third eye. A term for this is also known as pinealization. And sometimes you may see things as you do that. A light, some people report a circle of light, or something that this happens to me quite often is a dark triangle surrounded by light. And then finally, the use of mantra. And sometimes in some forms of Kriya, Om, for example, is chanted with the inhalations and the exhalations, moving energy up and down the spine. We're going to be doing the Om chant out loud. And another term for this use of mantra, according to the Tantric guru Ganesh Baba, is Pranav mentation. So there's a number of different forms of Kriya Yoga out there. Those four aspects is something they all have in common, although they may also have differences, but generally they've got those four components. So I'm going to talk you through the stages of this process as I've done in other videos of this nature. We are going to do something a little bit differently. So we'll be doing the Om chanting as we do the opening puja. We're going to be making offerings of the fire element, of the water element in our fruit, so some kind of food offering, the earth element in our perfume oil, the air element in incense, and the ether element by offering flowers. We're then going to do a cleansing and blessing process where we're going to use our main mantra, Om Aing Rim Krim Chamundai Viche. This is also known as the Nivarna mantra, very powerful mantra to the divine feminine. So we're going to do the offerings, the cleansing and blessing, and then we're going to chant a mala of that main mantra. And then I'm going to give you a choice after that. So I'm going to open up the opportunity for you to, after we do the Nivarna mantra, to silently or out loud chant some rounds of another favorite mantra. And I'm going to roughly count this out with my other mala here, which is a bone mala. And then after doing a round of that, I'll invite you to take a clear, deep clearing breath, and we'll do the actual Kriya process, the chanting of Om, the moving of the energy up and down the spine. And then we'll do a short, silent meditation, which in this particular exercise can be very deep after doing all these other preliminary steps. So before we begin, I invite you to just take a moment, maybe close your eyes and do a little deep breathing. And just use this time to do a little grounding and centering, separating yourself from the concerns of the past or the future, allowing your consciousness to just be focused on the present moment and the work that we're going to be doing. Allowing this time to be for you and your own spiritual exploration or healing or strengthening. And if it feels right, I invite you to make a short sankalpa, a short meditation, or short intention for our work. Just thinking of some aspect of your life that the energies of our puja and meditation can be employed towards healing on the physical, mental, or spiritual level, insights into a particular life issue, divine guidance or protection through a difficult period. And you can also make your intention for helping someone else who's close to you. So, taking a moment, breathing. I invite you to express that intention silently to yourself. Maybe as a short statement that's repeated 3 times. And then let's open our practice tonight by chanting Om 3 times. Inhale. Om. So we're going to begin with the Kriya mantra and pranayama. So if you have your altar set up, sit before your altar, position where you can sit comfortably with a straight back, maybe with a little support under the hips. So take a deep inhalation. And then as you exhale, we're going to chant Om. Om. And feel that energy raising from the root through the crown. And then inhaling, pulling that energy down through the crown to the root. Again, inhale. Exhale, Om, raising the energy, and then inhale, pulling the energy down. Om. Om. So taking some water from the pots, cleansing your hands. Om, anointing the third eye and the heart center. Om, then taking a spoonful of water and cleansing the altar space. Om. lighting your candle or lamp. Om for the first of our offerings. Taking the flame in the right hand and circling it 3 times. Om. And you can bless yourself. It's a little mini arati. Om. Then lighting some incense. Om. And circling the smoke 3 times. Om. Placing it in the holder. Om. Offering a little water to cool the atmosphere. Om. And taking up the fruit or other food offering and circling it 3 times. Om. And offering it to the yantra or deity image. Om. And taking the perfume oil and placing some on your right middle or ring finger and anointing your yantra. Om. And your image if you have one. Om. And anointing your own third eye. Om. Om. Then offering a flower. Om. And paying reverence to the Divine Mother. Om. So this is the very simple opening puja, really a puja, a devotional rite that anyone can do. And anybody, I think, especially who practices yoga, should be able to do a simple puja. And just looking at the screen, Deborah, namaste. So now we're going to use the water pot and the spoon in order to bless ourselves within and without, and also to sanctify our holy space. So we're going to take some water in the spoon and the water pot, place a little in our left hand, cover it with the right, and now we're going to do the first chanting of our Navarna mantra. Om Aing Reem Kleem Chamundaye Viche, and then sprinkle the water overhead. And now taking some more water, we're going to do 3 sips. So a spoonful of water in the left hand and sip. Om Aing Reem Kleem Chamundaye Viche. And sip. Om Aing Reem Kleem Chamundaye Viche. Third sip. Om Aing Reem Kleem Chamundaye Viche. Then taking the middle finger, ring finger, and thumb of the right hand and touching that to the back of the head, right where the skull meets the spinal column, really blessing this whole area where the pituitary and the medulla and the pineal gland are. And then with our left hand, we're going to flick the remaining water away and think of it in this way, that we're casting away all the distractions. Om Aing Reem Kleem Chamundaye Viche. And so now we're going to use the water pot and spoon to place the mantra in different parts of our body. So putting some water in the left hand, dipping with all 5 fingers, and at first anointing the sides of the mouth. Om Angrim Klim Chamundaye Viche. Then the sides of the nose. Om Angrim Klim Chamundaye Viche. And then the outer corners of the eyes. Om Angrim Klim Chamundaye Viche. Both ears. Om Angrim Klim Chamundaye Viche. The shoulders. Om Angrim Klim Chamundaye Viche. And then the knees. Om Angrim Klim Chamundaye Viche. And then scattering the rest of the water overhead. Om Angrim Klim Chamundaye Viche. And now a blessing that will sanctify the space around us. So we've cleansed and blessed within. Now we're going to bless without. So putting some more water in the left hand, dipping with all 5 fingers, flicking the water in front. Om Angrim Klim Chamundaye Viche. To the right. Om Angrim Klim Chamundaye Viche. Behind. Om Angrim Klim Chamundaye Viche. To the left. Om Angrim Klim Chamundaye Viche. And overhead again. Om Angrim Klim Chamundaye Viche. And just taking a moment, just feeling the power of that mantra and its effects on you at this given moment. And then taking up your mala, we're going to bless the mala with some water. Om Angrim Klim Chamundaye Viche. And then we'll do 108 repetitions of the Nivarna mantras. And please join in. Om Angrim Klim Chamundaye Viche. 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 Om Aing Rim Klim Chamundai 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 Viche. Breathe deeply. And again, feel the power of the mantra. Feel it blessing you within and without. Feel it energizing you for your path ahead. And just be aware, have overall awareness of the process, its effects thus far. And then offering the mala. And offering a flower along with it. Giving a little bow. And so now for the next few minutes, I'm going to offer you the chance to chant a favorite mantra, either out loud or in silence. And after the time of approximately 108 repetitions, I'll invite you to take a deep clearing breath and we'll begin the Kriya practice proper. So I invite you to sit with a straight back comfortably. Close your eyes. And you can begin the repetitions. So I invite you now to take a deep and clearing breath. And just let the mantra go. And just again, feel the effects of your chanting the mantra and the energies of the mantra itself. And then again, offer the mala. And offer a flower. And so, really, all of this was preparation for the actual Kriya practice. So, we're going to do the same Om chanting that we were doing at the beginning of our puja. So, we're going to chant Om, raise the energy up through the central channel of the spine, from the root through the crown. And then as we inhale, pulling that energy down through the crown, back to the root. Mira, my teacher, had a wonderful image to use with this. So as you're chanting Om and sending that energy up and out, think of it as you're giving some of yourself, some of your own essence to the divine. And then as you're inhaling and bringing the energy back, the divine is offering its essence to you. So it's this wonderful, equal interchange of energies, merging of energies. So we're going to do 36 rounds of this practice. That'll take approximately 5 minutes. So finding that comfortable seated position with the upright spine. Close your eyes. Just gently, without straining, focus your gaze upwards toward the third eye, being aware of whatever light effect you might be seeing through that. And then raising the energy and bringing it back down as we chant Om and as we breathe. Om. And then I invite you to just meditate in silence, allowing yourself to rest in a place of stillness and a place of silence. As you meditate, if various impressions manifest, like thoughts or mental pictures or memories, just let them come and go from a safe, non-attached distance. Just allow yourself to be a witness to those things. So I invite you now to take a deep and clearing breath, bringing back your awareness to your surroundings. The sound of my voice, any other sounds that you might be experiencing in your personal space. Sensation of you sitting in the place that you've chosen. Beginning to feel the temperature of the air on your skin. Slowly bringing the palms of your hands together at your heart center. Thanking the Divine Mother for being in your life. Know that she resides within and without. Giving gratitude to yourself for taking part in this practice. Maybe making the affirmation that you'll try to make this a regular practice in your own life. Finally, namaste. Slowly opening your eyes. Jai Ma. So this is a very powerful, yet very simple practice. So I've been doing this for almost 15 years now, and I'll experiment with different sadhanas from time to time that I feel I can learn some things from, but this is the one I always come back to. My most recent book, Kali Meditation, Book 3, has some practices in it related to that, and I am currently editing Book 4, which will be completely on Kriya practice. But I invite you to explore the other videos on my channel that cover Kriya practice. There's some somewhat different practices on those videos. And something else to keep in mind is this particular practice can be done for any form of the divine that you're closest to. So I honor Kali myself. It could be Durga, it could be Lakshmi, it could be Ganesha or Lord Shiva, Jesus even, Ganesh Baba, the famous Kriya guru. Some of his Christian students, he had them using Amen instead of Om. His Muslim students, Amin instead of Om, or his Sikh students, Satnam. So there's a number of mantras that work with this practice as well. But my advice would be start out very simple. Maybe just one mala before going into the Kriya practice. You can do multiple malas. My teacher had a jar full of malas, and she would just do mantra after mantra after mantra. And she might do this practice for as long as 5 hours a day. So there's lots of room for adaptation for your own personal needs with this practice. You can chant the mantras like our Navarna mantra out loud, or like we did with the second round of mantras, you can also do it in silence as well. So again, I invite you to try this technique, experiment, and really make it your own. So next Friday, We'll be doing a special puja to another aspect of Ma Kali, the goddess Kapalini. Her name means skull carrier. The following Friday, we'll be doing a yoga nidra. And then the last Friday of the month, we'll be honoring a form of Kali known as Kula. And Kula means fellowship or family. On Tuesdays at 7, we'll be continuing our Tuesday satsangs, and we'll be doing the next installment of our series on meditations and simple, gentle yoga sequences for each of the chakras. This coming Tuesday, we'll be honoring the throat chakra. So again, I thank everyone for being here. Blessings always. Have a wonderful night, wonderful weekend ahead. And I look forward to you joining me again on my channel. Jai Ma, Namaste, Jai Mata Di. Good night. Blessings always.